Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3, and as you can see we've got Mizora right in front of us. So we need to talk to her.
If it isn't little Will, straight to your handler, and I didn't even have to whistle.
Mizora, I've had enough. You owe your life to me. Time to end the pact.
Feeling cheeky, are we? Most unbecoming. Heard about your father. The Absolute's puppet. A damned travesty, if you ask me. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid party, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after.
God. Like I said, everybody in this game is hot.
Look, I'm all for Gortash, but those clankers, they don't sit right with me.
Because they do your job better than you and without complaining? It is unnerving.
Imagine where we'd be without them. The city would be overrun. They're all that's keeping this cult at bay.
He has a point. They make people feel safe, if nothing else.
Ha! You hear this? Tell my friends how safe you feel with those metal giants stamping about.
They're disgusting. Beings of steel and smoke. Nothing natural about them.
All right, calm down. Just making conversation.
Don't let her get to you, Nop. All kinds of funny folk in the city right now.
Well, y'all don't gotta be fucking rude about it. Damn. Start a friendly conversation and then get rude at the end? How dare you? Lord Porter's attendant.
Master Porter, I've taken the liberty of... Oh, you're not the master. Just as well.
Okay. Sounds like we're gonna meet Porter pretty soon here. Yep, there's a way to get through that. 100%. Yeah, right there. That'll fucking do it, huh?
Bet that will fit in my pact.
Ooh, cracked wall to the prison? Is that what that just said? Okay. Is that marked on our map out here now? Sure is. Okay, we don't have to mark it ourselves. Okay, camera, are you gonna go down there or what? It's being weird right now. Okay, camera. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. That was weird.
We can't rely on the Harpers. Not when Orin has them infested with shapeshifters. We're on our own. Though, I suppose we're used to it by now.
The pride of the gate.
What to do?
As one does.
Can't give up now.
Just so you don't forget. I'm pretty sure that between the guards, the arrows, and the jugged thunderbolt, you'll never survive to read this note, but just in case, I want to make sure that you know what you did to deserve all this. Remember that shiv you stuck in my leg when you turned me in? That's why. Enjoy your escape while you can, arsewipe. I'll be coming to haunt you in your sleep. Okay then.
Should mind my step. Don't mind if I do.
My old fishing spot. Spent more than a few summer-tide days here. Only a few head colds and a tongue lashing from my worried father.
You must have had a long fishing rod. Fishing line, I guess.
Shapeshifters in the Harpers. My dad always admired their mission. Said they gave up their entire lives so we could live safely and asked for nothing in return. We'll rout them, right? For the city and for Dad.
Absolutely, girl. Absolutely.
Always good to talk, my friend.
Whoop. Okay, camera's acting up. Okay, looks like there's a way to jump up over here. Okay, all the way down.
That might be worth a look.
Good amount of gold there.
That might be worth a look. I'm way too big.
Okay, so a cat might be able to make it through there. Okay, well, we have lots of ways into the prison. Okay, I kind of want to go in the normal way first, just in case we're kind of going in the back way, just to make sure that we don't trigger something weird.
Gortash is expecting you.
Okay,
Please make
we can go and check that out later if we want to.
Picking up for each other as the sky falls around us.
Gods.
I should
It
speak
must
up.
be exhausting to be so
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Boot kissing you've been doing.
Please.
You're free to explore. Within reason.
Hush. Betrayals are upstairs. Lord Janeth could call for me at any moment.
Very self-serious.
Cult army on the march, killer on the loose, and Mistress Dorenbold still drags me hither and thither.
You hear? Milady says Absolute's army's on the march. There's watchers. We'll hold the line. You best believe. Says the Absolute's army won't be causing trouble for Gortash. Or...
Head up, chest out. Lord Portier could descend any moment.
Meaning?
Lord, Archduke, God. I'll call Gortash what he wants. As long as Lord Chatshield pays me for all this waiting around.
Gruff's babbling, no time to talk.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to
Better
the
not be
audience
cursed.
chamber.
Oh my god. Alright, we need to be careful about what we say here.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlach. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
Okay. Yeah, let's go with this one. We might need Gortash alive to save the city. Let's wait to strike until we've had a chance to question him. Ooh. Okay, 8 to 16 on our total bonuses. We have inspiration. Yeah, we're good. We are good.
You're asking a lot. But I can wait.
You got this, girl.
For a while, at least. Let's get Baldur's Gate safe. Then rip his throat out.
Agreed.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlach, come and say a proper hello.
Damn, he ugly.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend.
Don't you talk to me that disrespectfully.
I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
Damn, dude. And these are the people who put the godlike crown onto an elder brain's head. Wow, okay. Why exactly is the crown failing?
It's not. But it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again.
What kind of understanding do you suggest?
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
She's already found us several times. What are you getting at?
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know. She's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
You want me to believe that you mean no harm to the city?
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well, and if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
It's actually a lovely piece of writing to tell us
Be allies,
something from the
said
game developers.
Viper to the frog.
So even if we temporarily ally with him, it seems like we can break it. It seems like the downside is going to be that Karlach probably isn't going to like that. She's probably going to disapprove. I mean, there's no reason not to do the insight. Examine Gortash's body language and expressions. Can you trust him? Is that 2 nat 1s? Or is that the... Yeah, that was 2 nat 1s. What the fuck, dude? Unbelievable. Yeah, we might do a temporary alliance, honestly.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
He's probably scared of us, as he should be. I'll think about it, but no promises.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless.
It's the little girl, isn't it?
Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
How am I supposed to find Ornn if she can change her form so easily?
Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Ornn became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies.
You, Ornn Ketheric the Brain. What was your plan?
First, Ornn the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God.
And where in the Nine Hells did you find a powerful artifact like the crown?
Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that.
I honestly would love to do like a short DLC campaign where you play the 3, stealing from Mephistopheles. That would be really, really cool. Just infiltrating the Nine Hells as those 3 and stealing the crown. That would be really fun. And so begins your tyranny.
Our tyranny. And we are saviors. Defenders of the Sword Coast. Our loyal subjects will love us, not hate us. What comes next will be entirely their fault.
I've heard enough. Am I free to go?
Soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Hate that. Fine, let's get it over with.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Raven Guard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
Say nothing.
Enver Gortash, the Council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Dude, why is this game so good? Like, I don't know how the writers did this. This is so complex. This is so complex.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him?
Oh, he's a total schmuck. Can't wait to flatten him.
Not if I get to him first.
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna let you do most of the work,
People
girl.
cheer for him like that. Can't they see what a chancer he is?
When people are scared, they'll do whatever it takes to feel safe.
And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the Absolute knocks on the gates. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
Wolf in sheep's clothing.
The Flaming Fist stand ready, with Gortash at the head.
Okay, let's see.
Raven Guard.
Porter.
You would give up the Fist's command?
There's Porter.
The Watch and the Fist must unite under one authority. Gortash is uniquely qualified for the endeavor. Under Gortash, the two will conquer the cult army and preserve our city and our heritage.
267, level 11 on each of those.
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
Be cool,
There is a
Raven
fleeting
Guard.
connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Father, my dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me just as Gortash said you would. A true soul, no less. Father and son, unstoppable generals. You and your allies will usher in a new dawn.
So obviously, like, he's under the spell of the worm. So a lot of this probably isn't even him talking. New Dawn? Is that what you call the tyranny the Absolute brings to Baldur's Gate? I'd be interested to hear the artifact, the Emperor, loosing him from the bonds of the Absolute, even just for a minute, just to see if he maintains this attitude.
Why do you say this? Only the shadows would name the sun a tyrant. Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. And it will be Gortash who ignites the final spark.
No. This isn't him. This is the tadpole talking.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates.
Here we
the
go.
astral prism vibrates in concord.
Here we go.
Nonsense is this?
Yes.
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Tyrill's first and only grand city.
Damn, do we use this? We've been avoiding the illithid options for most of the game. Calling your tadpole, explore Ravengard's uncertainty. DC of 2.
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by illithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Ravengard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace.
Ravengard, the real Ravengard, is in there somewhere. We can't give up on him.
Have we finished then?
I'm here to help you. Florrick sent me.
Help me? Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Florrick chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of Avernus. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
Punished? Gods. Don't want to imagine what that entails. Maybe there's still time to find her.
She might be in the prisons. What have you done to Florrick?
I stilled her tongue.
Oh.
That's the end of the matter.
Shouldn't be using this, but I am.
Within Ravengard's memories, you find Councillor Florrick. She is confined in a cell right here in Worm's Rock.
The sun rises, true soul. Are you ready?
Incredible. To hear my father's voice speak those words, like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. But there's still a glimmer of him in there, calling for release. I feel it. I know it.
We'll do what we can.
I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
All right, we'll see what we can do.
What glory our city, and what glory its future.
So this guy's working with Raphael.
Enemies within?
An Archduke! Finally someone who can stand up to those wretched absolutists.
Archduke Gortash, man of the people. The right people.
For his future.
Ravengard has not once failed this city. If he trusts Gortash, then so do I.
The Steel Watch has made an impenetrable fortress out of the Sword Coast crown jewel. I can't think of a better endorsement for Gortash than that. And if the Steel Watch can't protect...
Dearest Karlach, I'd busy myself finding Orin if I were you. I'll still be here for any unfinished business.
Lots of
once
that.
You've secured your camp.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me?
Were you hoping for something else? A word of wisdom? A hug?
Thanks to you, I don't hope for things anymore. I just take whatever it is I want. See you soon, motherfucker.
You tell
certainly
him.
will.
You tell him. Love that for her.
In Archduke
Hey, I'm sitting in your chair, bro.
hands, they are safe.
Deal
New
with
age
it.
is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand.
Okay, we actually do need to go to our camp and find out if that little girl is a Fake. Oop, there we go.
As long as we are not overrun.
Can I read the blacklist without them getting mad?
Supplies enough to survive a long siege.
From the desk of Enver Gortash, I require a list of all patriarchs planning to absent themselves from my coronation. I request that they be brought to my private offices at the earliest possible moment, that I may see if they might be brought round to the new order of our city. He's gonna tadpole them all. Patriarch's Journal. The minutes of the most recent meeting of Baldur's Gate's Parliament of Peers. It includes a full roll call and a single proposal for consideration, including the naming of Gortash as Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Yeas 22, nays 0, abstained 1. Resolved. The Parliament of Peers declares its intention to name Lord Enver Gortash as Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Resolved, Duke Ulder Ravengard shall perform the investiture in Worm's Rock Fortress. Resolved, the Parliament of Peers and the Council of Four shall be dissolved at the completion of investiture.
May need some minor adjustments around the way.
Can't fail. Hail the Archduke. His safety is my duty.
Must unite under one authority.
Good day to you.
Good day.
Under Gortash, the two will come.
I may speak only to my lord. Terribly sorry.
My cousin tells me the lords of Waterdeep have requested a ship. Finally, a leader worthy of this city.
Thank the living gods, Gortash is here to protect us.
It's a pretty cool outfit. How do I get one of those?
An historic day, the city's first Archduke.
Archduke? Quite something, don't you think? I dare say Baldur himself would approve.
Times of strife produce the finest leaders. Archduke Gortash will be no exception.
Alright, so if we want to go and save Floric, we're gonna have to be really careful. I don't want to piss off Gortash yet. So I don't know if we're gonna have to wait or if we can find a way to do it without pissing off the entire fortress.
Absolute's army won't stand a chance. Gortash will crush them like roaches under his boot.
Oop. Okay, that one's red. They might get mad if I try and go there.
Give up the fists, come on.
The fist must unite under one authority.
Archduke Gortash. Now there's a man who knows good business.
This dude. Look at that getup. It's gaudy as hell.
Finally, a leader with some charisma. Ravengard was quite the dullard.
That was rude.
A city is only as mighty as its leader. Under Gortash, no army can breach our walls.
Darling, that...
A commoner made Archduke of Baldur's Gate. I never thought I'd see the day.
What are they thinking? Giving a fellow like that such power? I give him a year at most.
Okay, well, it seems like not everybody is on his side. That's good, I suppose.
A good leader knows when to step aside. Ravengard did the right thing.
I am at my lady's service, and hers alone.
The city is only as strong as its walls. Gortash understands this. The Absolute's blight will be a hard one to cure. Gortash is the Archduke for the job.
Under Gortash, we're safe. More to the point, my fortunes are safe.
There's the point.
Would you... Ravengard freed from the Hells, Archduke Gortash secures our borders.
Baldur's Gate's future is bright indeed. My good lady.
Good talk.
My palate. Ravengard has spoken. Long live Archduke Gortash.
Gortash get to be Archduke anyway? I didn't vote for him.
He did it! He's really Archduke. So excited I could jump right out of my boots.
Okay. I think we've talked to everybody here. So, one of two things that we can do right now. Go and talk to Mizora right now, or go to our camp and find the imposter. Let's go and talk to Mizora first, and then we'll go to camp. We'll probably do a long rest as well.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated.
What do you mean? Relocated? What are you playing at, devil?
Rude. I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
Sending him where, though?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Damn it, she's gonna try and renegotiate the damn contract. That snake. Oh.
I'm not sure I believe.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
It's nothing good. Where's Gortash taking your father, do you think?
I couldn't even fathom a guess. Though, I doubt we'll need to wait long for answers. Let's make camp when we're able. Mizora will be waiting. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Okay. You know, it's possible it's just the cat and not the little girl. These are the only guests we have in camp. Okay, examining doesn't show us the mind thing. Nothing seems too off there, but there's nobody else who's a guest, so unless they took the place of somebody else, then there's nobody in our camp that could be the person, right? Alright, well, let's talk to this little girl and find out, huh?
Please, don't look at me.
I brought my own paring knife.
Is there any way to see through a Doppel's disguise? I mean, these two are here, but they seem like they'd be really hard to replace. You know?
A devil will come for her due. Mizora is no different. Whatever it is she comes to offer, whatever choice Will makes, someone will suffer. count on it.
Mizora. I take anything she says with a grain of salt. But with her claws as deep in our business as they are, I guess we can't ignore her completely.
I had no wish to lose Will, but my, it would have been nice to flush her into the colony's flesh pit.
What? I feel like that might be another thing that came out of order. I don't think it could possibly be any main party members, so...
I don't relish the idea of Mizora visiting our camp, let alone offering us anything resembling a deal. When the devils start approaching you, you know you're in deep.
Always good to talk, my friend.
Will ought to know what happened with Mizora. Whatever she has in store for him can't be good.
Okay, nothing off there.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
It might be just an event that we get to see when we actually take a rest, but...
Keeping very well, I hope?
Better not be one of the pets. I'd be very upset.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
It's gotta be the cat or the little girl. It's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Mizora schemes with Will's very freedom. He deserves to know what she is up to.
Whatever business Will has with Mizora, it will cost him dearly. Or worse still, it will cost us. I hope we can afford it.
Says the guy who ate a bunch of, you know, priceless artifacts. It's you. It's definitely you. Kill him.
You smell very delicious, but I will... more.
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally?
Yeah, man, there's nobody else here. There's nobody else here. Little girl or cat? It's the only thing that makes any amount of sense. Alright, well, we're just gonna rest. Looking good, Vernac. Looking good, Will. Got some new digs for both of them.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti.
Oh, there's more of them. Oh my. Hello, ladies.
Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in Beator.
Notum sit in Beator.
You've heard of such devils. Sisters of justice. Adjudicators of diabolical contracts and bargains.
And they're all hot. Interesting. I don't recall sending out invitations to the Sisters of Justice.
You do not call upon the sisters. They come when the hells demand witness.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
Oh, I hate this.
Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable.
Will remain silent.
Yet no contract is ended without sacrifice, Will. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
It's messed up. Anytime you're dealing with the devil, you gotta read between all the lines, though. So let's see. So in option 1, I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. She could charm us. This does not negate the fact that she could charm us and we could still kill him and we could still be the death of him if she wanted to. So because we're allowed to harm him, she could use us as a tool to harm him. And I don't like that loophole. What will happen to Will's powers if he breaks the pact?
Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
Okay, that's something. I mean, there's more people who can help rebuild, including Will himself. Break the pact, Will. You deserve your freedom. Oh, man.
You damned wretch. Father.
What a choice, dude.
Break the pact.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
You beast. You monster. I'm sorry. Yurgir? The fuck you doing here? Oh, this is gonna be a weird night. Oh my god, this is gonna be a weird fucking night. Jesus Christ. Oh, we just broke a pact, and for some reason, Yurgir's here. Who is working with Raphael because he has no choice. What the fuck, dude? Okay. We broke his pact, though. I don't know if he's gonna be happy about it, necessarily, but... Hi, Yurgir.
Nice place you have here, little rabbit. Could use a few more trophies, perhaps. I'll keep this short, or my absence will be noted. You need the Orphic Hammer. I know where you need to look. The House of Hope.
No shit.
Our mutual friend, Raphael's abode. There's a Diabolist named Halsik in the lower city. Find her, and she'll take it from there.
Bro, helping him did actually turn out good for us. Wow, okay. It could also be a trap by Raphael, that's always an option, but shit, why are you helping me?
I love a good hunt, and the best hunts keep things sporting. Besides, you freed me from the tune. Forget I was ever here, but remember what I said. See you around. Maybe.
So much is happening.
I brought my own paring knife.
Your own paring knife to stab us with in the night. Because you're a spy. For Orin. Oh my god, okay, Will. Shit, she's just gonna chill here now.
Gods.
Okay.
I spent 7 years choked by Mizora's leash.
Insult to injury.
And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet.
You're your own man now, Will. It's better this way.
I have to believe that. I'm not the Hell's puppet in life, nor its warrior in death. The blade will be guiding his own hand. But freedom will be paid in my father's blood. Tomorrow, I celebrate my gain. Today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something.
There's still a small chance that maybe we can find where he's at and save him before he dies. I'm guessing that if that's an option, it's going to be very, very difficult. But honestly, we may just be running through a place later and just find his dead body. Your father's not dead yet, Will. Maybe there's a way to save him.
I signed his life away before the Hell's witnesses. It would be easier to drink the sticks down to the last drop than to alter his fate.
Doesn't mean we can't try.
I'd be a fool to wish otherwise.
So what's our next step?
We obtain the final 2 nether stones and take back our minds. And the city from the brain.
Okay. Look at her just chilling by his tent, just to rub it in his face.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into.
So that's it then. Duke Ravengard's dead.
Well, not exactly.
There we go.
But it's only a matter of time. Don't be too hard on Will. I'm sure he carefully weighed the pros and cons. Pro, freedom. No more pact.
Where are you going, girl?
No more hellbound soul. Con, killing off his own father, Baldur's Gate's most beloved duke, and forever altering the city's future. I would have done the same thing in his shoes. But what do I know about heroes?
I don't get it. If Will isn't your warlock, why stick around and give him powers?
Just because he's not my pet doesn't mean he's not useful. The absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise. And you're the best hope I've got at payback. No one crosses the Hell's Children without getting scorched.
Okay, fair enough. You've left Karlach alone. Didn't you want her dead? What changed?
Oh, you are an inquisitive one.
Yeah, I am.
I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know. Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind? My mistress can be so capricious.
Gonna have to destroy all 9 hells. Alright, well I guess she's the leader of the first of the hells. The top layer, right? So, just that one. We'll destroy that one. You never told me how the absolutists captured you.
Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel. But those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead after all.
What can you tell me about the hells?
The 9 hells of Beator. Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first hell my home, Avernus, my mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. How I adore it, the delicious agony of it all. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself, if I deem you worthy.
I have a quick save button. If we want to go on a romp. If you're going to be staying, I need something in return.
Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand.
Interesting. Okay. That may not be the worst thing in the world.
Soldier.
I did not know Duke Ravengard that well. But I am sure he would not want his son to become slave to Zariel for his sake. I am sure Will knows that. But we would do well to remind him when his days grow dark.
You sound like you speak from experience.
No one truly understands the weight of loss until they've worn it a while. There is no shame in sharing the load when you need to.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to finish talking to the rest of camp and actually taking our long rest in the next episode. So, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Andrew Smith, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Andy Ford, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, A Happy Fat Panda, Dennis McKinnon, Turkeyfoot 27, Pedo Kuto, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.